I know that there are many of us who have had really rough childhoods or have had parents that didn't treat us well. Many, many people like that. And some people have let it define them. They've chosen to say, I had a terrible childhood, and so this is all I can do. It's the best I can do because I had a terrible childhood. And then I know other people who had terrible childhoods and decided that they wanted more in life. They wanted to be better parents or a better person than maybe their parents were. And so they chose to make the life they wanted rather than let their past be an excuse for staying where they were. It's hard sometimes to forgive the people that brought us up when that's the situation, but it's really interesting, and sometimes this is kind of hard to buy into. But in life, we are all always doing the best we can with how we're equipped at the moment. So let that sink in. In life, we're all always doing the best we can with how we're equipped in the moment. No one wakes up just wanting to screw up someone else's life or screw up their own life. That's no one's goal. No one's dying to do that. But if you look back, like most parents who weren't good parents, you can look back generations and there are generations of bad parents. But it's because of their programming. So if that's all they knew and they didn't even recognize, oh wow, my parents were terrible, I want to change how I am as a parent. Let me figure out how to do that. And back then we didn't have Google. So that was much, much harder to do. If people didn't even realize that the way they were brought up wasn't a good way, there's no way they're going to change. So maybe someone brought you up that you could look and be like, wow, they didn't even try. They were terrible parents. But that's probably just how they were programmed. They were probably doing the best they could with what they had at the moment. And we all do that sometimes. My best now is way better than my best was 20 years ago. Hopefully we're all progressing, right? And if you're not progressing and you feel like you're not, you can change that. You can learn how to change things. But in the meantime, it's definitely helpful to us to be able to look back and be like, all right, that person was doing the best they could with what they had in the moment. And that happens in relationships and friendships and all kinds of situations, work situations. People are just doing the best they can with what they've got at the moment. Now, I know some people seem like real jerks, like they just enjoy ruining people's day, but it has something to do with the way they're programmed, and they don't know any differently, or maybe they're going through something rough in life and they're just not equipped well to handle it. Thank you for joining me today for the Rebecca Reset, where every day we reset your mind so you can be better, do better, and get the life you love. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe to get the rest of my videos.